Okay, so anybody here with laptops?
Yeah, a couple people.
All right, you got the Netflix installed with the Tomcat?
Yeah.
All right, so we need to go into that. So we're gonna do the programs. You didn't bring your laptop? Nope. What's the link? What's the link?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to him and he'll send it out.
So it's 7:54. One more minute. Hopefully we'll get some more people in. So on page 31 of the book, I don't know if the old book will have the same. There's a summary of what the chapter is. Page 31. I don't know if it's the same page. Then on the next page, you have a chapter review, and it has a long list of terms. And then you got questions. And so it's basically about 3 pages. You need to go over that for the exam, okay? Get familiarized with those terms and things like that.
Can you repeat that again?
Okay, on the new book on page 31, I don't know what will be on the old book. There's a section called summary. 29 is the old book. So this book is probably more expensive because it's got more pages. $80?
I think this is in the newer version.
Yeah, it's like 180. Very expensive.
100?
180.
180?
I pay like $40 for this.
$180 for a book?
Is that online?
This book?
Yeah, there's a PDF on this.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm going at.
Oh, no, the 180. No.
It's 180, that's what I was going.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, there's like a PDF online for like every book you use in this.
Okay, so on the old book on page 29, right?
About the other version.
There's a section there called summary,
I just got it for free.
and then chapter review with the terms. And there's a section there with tags.
The tax too?
Tags, yeah. And then next you have questions, like what are the 3 things that belong to the first line of the request from the browser? See that? Nope. Okay, and you know, simple questions. So go over that please, okay, because that will be on the exam. Ooh, you missed that.
I missed some of it.
You missed it?
Some of it.
Okay.
Did you repeat the first
So yeah, on the new book is on page 31. On the old book is on page 29. So the first section is a summary of what the chapter is all about. And then it has a chapter review. It has terms in there like protocol, response, request, server, browser, stuff like that. Singleton tags, pair tags. We were looking at the tags the other day, right? Yesterday? Yeah. Feels like only a couple hours ago. And then you have tags, and then the next page has questions, so it asks you questions like, I don't know, how's the teacher doing?
In a generous mood.
I'm sorry?
In a generous mood.
In a generous way, right, yeah, exactly. Right. And then the second section after that is about tags, and it says write a complete HTML page that includes this and that and that. All right, so you need to go over that to make sure that we get, and that's only chapter 1, okay?
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1, right?
Can we do the tasks as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you guys want me to go to the chapter itself, or, I mean, it's very easy reading, or you want to go to the examples, to the actual programming. The examples will probably be better, right? Because most of this reading is really boring, and most of you already know this stuff. It's like, what is a browser? You know, Internet Explorer, this and that. What's the URL? The URL is the address that you put you know, things like that. What is HTTP? Well, HTTP, you know, yes. JSP, Java service, right? And basically, one of the features over here is that what happens when you go into a web page. So what you do is you here's your computer, here's the server. So what you're doing over here is you're requesting a web page. And what is the server doing? Responding to you. So it's not like rocket science. Okay? So yeah, probably the best thing to do is to start with the programming. And then if you have any questions as far as the details, you know, let me know. Okay, so page 8 of the new book. So what I'll do is I'll type in the program that is on page 8, and we'll go from there. Okay, how about it? Page number 8, it's just the very first program that you got in there. Page 8, the very first one is called HTML validation, actually. I think that's what he calls it. So $180.
I think that was retired early.
Yeah, that's why you're in China right now. For the last year, I've been writing, I call it my notes, so the people upstairs don't get panicky. And it's actually a book in Java 1. So for the last 3 semesters, I've been getting it to the students for free. And it's exactly what we do in class. It's examples, it's no. And so in the summer, I'm gonna see if I finish the Java 2. And I'm still gonna give it for free until I get it perfect. Then I can go ahead and go on the trip with Nami. $180.
Wow, the wrong business, huh?
Wrong business. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can see that, right? No problem. So how do we start doing the programs?
Wrong, sorry.
So I go to File, right? Just like the ones that you did in Java, very similar. And then you go to New Project. And this is where things change a little bit. If you downloaded the proper Java beans with the Tomcat, then you'll get this. If you don't get this, this is a Java web. You forgot to download the Tomcat, so you need to try it again. Okay? Yes.
If you see the Java web, you didn't download it, correct?
No, if you see the Java web, you're done. You're good.
Okay.
But if you did not download the Tomcat with it, then you don't have a Java web signed in. This section right here will be a lot smaller. Okay? So basically the problem is with the NetBeans, when you go to the web page, you select the very one to the last one, and the last section on the last column, it says Tomcat, okay? But for some reason, they don't have that as a default. It's listed there that you're gonna download it, and then you do the download. But on the next screen, you have to literally go to the section and click on Tomcat. Otherwise, you download it without it, even though you selected that line, okay? And to test it, it's just that simple. When you go to the file project, if you see the Java web, you're done. Done, and it's all over again. Okay, the computers upstairs, they do have it already, okay? They have, yes, installation.
Alright, and then you have to, but like I downloaded Tomcat and then I have to import the server, or no?
Nope, Tomcat is the server.
But when I go to create a new web application, you can't find the server. Like I go to select Apache Tomcat, and then it sends me to another one that says find the servers in there.
Okay, maybe you, let's see the steps.
But I have to download it from, like I have to download Apache separately and then.
No, Apache comes with NetBeans.
Okay.
So if at this point you see this that says Java Web, you have Tomcat. It's already in there, okay? So what you need to do after that is you need to select Web Application. So those two things, okay? If you select anything else, all bets are off. So you go ahead and select web application, and you do next. And then over here, this is where you have to make a decision, okay? It gives you your home directory. If you do it up on the lab, it's gonna give you the U drive, okay? The problem with that is that you only have access to, I was told today that they went up to 2 gigs. Okay, that's the maximum, and last semester we had problems that people exceeded the amount of space and they canceled the accounts. So they were right in the middle of submitting programs and they couldn't, because they couldn't have access to the account anymore, okay? So one of the things that you can do is, where you want the project location and the folders, you can change that. The default upstairs is gonna be the U drive, but you can go ahead and if you have a USB, you can go ahead and put the default as a USB, okay? Now, if you leave it on the C drive, then you're gonna have a problem, because the next time you come, it's not gonna be there. Because they once you log out, anything that is on the C drive is gone. Okay. They don't save the C drive. They save the U drive and not the C drive. So that's what happens over here. So the first thing that you do is you give it a name. So in this case, over here, I don't know, let's call it page 8. How about that? You can call it whatever you want, whatever makes sense to you. It makes sense